Hello, Fish Fam. Hope everybody's having a nice Sunday. I thought today we would go outside, and since the weather is so beautiful right now, and we would take a look at what we got going on outside. So this is our patio right here, but we're not going to focus on that today. Today we're going to go outside and take a look at the pond. So this is our koi pond out here. As you can see, there's three different sections. The section over there is where the water gets pumped back from the 275-gallon tote that we have out there. That's our filter, basically, where we keep all our biological at. So the water returns from that into that first creek there, or that first little pond on the side, into the main pond. Then we have two other pumps inside the main pond that go to the waterfall where that Buddha is over there, and then the other pump feeds into the creek. And then the creek returns right over to here. So Jimmy designed this whole pond, and he just did such a gorgeous job on it. He really did. We've had it now for a few years, and we haven't had any issues. It's been wonderful. This little planter thing over here, I put that in probably about 6 months ago or so, and my succulents just love it in there. It basically just took some cinder blocks, and inside of the cinder blocks, I just put a little bit of window screening and then some soil, and then put them in there, and that's basically it. I've never watered them, never had to do anything. Nature kind of takes care of them, and they have really flourished out here. This is a little floating island that I made, and basically I just took some styrofoam and cut out the middle piece, and then I put a like mesh basket inside of it, and then put the like window screening, web blocking type stuff in the bottom of the basket, filled it with soil, put the plants in, and it just floats there on top of the water. And these plants have done really well in there. Of course, they're getting all the nitrates and everything else out of the water. And then this one in the center right there is another floating island. And Jimmy made that one using, again, it's like a wooden box that has web blocking inside of it, and the soil, and then it has a big piece of styrofoam underneath it, so it just kind of floats around in that corner. We do have it tied off just so it doesn't move all over the place, because it is pretty heavy. And again, that's been in there for years too, so they're doing really well. These are all our koi babies. As you can see, we have a lot of butterfly koi in here. That big orange guy right there, that is our scaleless koi. And I'm not really up on all the scientific names for the different types. I just know what I like. So that's pretty much what we keep, and I really am fond of the butterfly koi. I just love the way they look when they're moving in the water. The big white one that you see right there, his name's 007, and we named him because he has this little bow tie looking thing on top of his head. So it's actually a she, though, we found out later. So she is the mom to a lot of the ones that you see in here. And we do believe that the scaleless there is the papa for a lot of them that are in here too. So yeah, that's basically it. We have that waterfall over there. It is running a little bit slow right now because we got to clean the pumps out. We do have these big avocado trees, so they drop a lot of really big leaves in here. And sometimes that can, kind of slow the pumps down a little bit. About maybe 4 months ago, 5 months ago, we ended up having some extra red cherry shrimp, and we wanted to convert the tank they were in the house over to a blue dream tank. So we got all of the red cherry shrimp out, and we decided to put them out here in the pond just to kind of see how they would do. And we were amazed. They actually have flourished out here. They're doing so well. I'll try and pull a piece of this back and see if you're able to see any of them in here, because they have been all over the place in here, like that guy right there. I'm trying to get it out of the way. Hopefully you guys can see that. But there's a bunch of them in here, and they're doing really well. They're breeding like crazy. So yeah, it's been really cool. They love to eat, of course, on all of this algae in here. So you can see them right down in there. Yeah, so that's worked out really well for us. So now we really don't have to do anything. They're taking care of everything. They've got plenty to eat, so there's no care involved. And this pond has actually been really easy to care for. We do regular water changes on it, of course, and that's pretty much once a week. I would say we do maybe a 30%, and that's just because it is very heavily stocked with the koi, so we want to make sure that we're keeping our nitrates in check. And all of the plants and everything from the 2 floating islands and these plants over here have all really helped out with that as well. So this is the other side section I'll show you over here. And you can see there's cherry shrimp that are down in here too. And they are just doing really well in here. You can see that guy right there. Yeah. So it's been great. We're very pleased with it. We're very happy with how it's all worked out. And that's the tote that we have there. So the water runs in from here, goes into the tote, goes down. We have a large bio ball bag that's hanging in there, and then the water returns through here back into the creek and runs around. So yeah, it's worked out really well. It's so pretty in a day like this when you can see everything nice and clear. We do have a UV sterilizer that runs as well, so that's part of why our water is able to stay so clear. We know when the bulb goes out because that's when the water starts getting cloudy. So yeah, guys, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, you can always email me at ann@escapeaquatics.com. And we ask that you comment, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. And always remember to escape a little bit every day.